G'day, my name's Greg and I'm a volunteer dog obedience instructor at a local east coast of Australia all-breeds dog club. As I attend that club and teach students, there are certain questions which I'm regularly asked by the folks bringing their puppies to training. So I'm making a few short videos specifically to address some of these key questions. Let's start. First question I often get is, how do I best walk my dog on lead and what can I learn about this at dog training club? My answer is, we can recognise three types of dog walking on lead. The first is the dog's walk. The dog does toilet, sniffing, checks the female and replies all, looks around, has fun. Usually a bit of a stop-start kind of a walk. The second is the loose leash walk, where the dog is owner attentive, looking around, but the aim is to get from A to B in a relaxed kind of a manner. Third is the controlled or focused heeling walk. The dog demonstrates constant attention to the owner, auto-sit when you stop, sit, down, stand at stop, or eventually executes these actions on the move. Now in club training sessions we mostly focus on this third type of walk, controlled or focused heel, which you apply when you're walking the dog in a busy pedestrian area and you require the dog's full attention, or in obedience competitions of course. The first type, the dog's walk, is what every dog needs an opportunity to do and what you do with your dog when you first arrive at a club training and or before you get in the car to leave home, either to come to club or to go to a walk. Make sure the dog is relaxed and toileted before training starts. If you get asked by a helpful passerby, are you walking your dog or is your dog walking you? The answer is, well, actually, right now, this is the dog's walk. So the pup is walking me and this will transition, etc. Or you can just smile and wave and keep doing what you were doing and add that one to the 759 other times you've heard that comment. So the second type of the loose leash walk is a pleasant stroll at your pace to exercise, enjoy the company with your dog and get where you want to go, be that the beach or the park. We'll address the challenge of a dog pulling on the leash in a moment. Stay tuned. Note that each of these styles of walk have an essential place in dog training, and that's really important. It's all part of dog training. Socialisation and developing good behaviours are the key, and the dog is happy and stimulated by each of these styles of the walk. Note also that the three styles overlap and can transition. That is, take the dog out for toilet and sniffing, transition to loose leash walk, and then pause for a few minutes of formal training. And really I mean just a few minutes, not more than say 2 or 3 minutes for a puppy, practicing, say, focused heel, sit, down, stay, as well as stay at the end of the leash. Then signal to the dog with upbeat commands such as, okay, great job, let's go have more fun, and go back to the loose leash walk. This has the advantage that the dog becomes tuned into the idea that whenever and wherever you want responsive obedience and attention, the dog is ready to cooperate. Not just, for example, at an obedience club grounds under the command of an instructor. This practice will very likely help you and your pup feel relaxed, and even when you do attend dog club training sessions, because you and your dog know that you have this stuff nailed, can perform the requirements at any time and there is fun to be had. Okay, tip number 2, dogs pulling on the leash. We do see a lot of dog training advice about how to fix dog pulling on the leash in just 15 minutes. Really? One session? 15 minutes? Wow, these guys are magicians. Now let's be clear, a number of things these trainers suggest are good ideas, such as teach the dog to wait rather than dashing out the door to start the walk, slowing down and changing direction when the dog pulls, and standing still until the leash pressure is released, then rewarding and proceeding with the walk, possibly in the opposite direction to where you were going. They're all good ideas, but let's look at this further. Just jerking the pup when it pulls is not the solution I would go to. We can utilise the dog's hearing and listening to the owner rather than just surprising it by adding commands. If you were walking with a child or even a friend and you suddenly changed direction, would you smack the friend or child because they didn't pay attention to your innermost thoughts and keep up with you? No, hopefully not. You'd say, hey, let's slow down, I can't keep up. Or, hey, let's go this way for a change, see what's down here. So with your dog, adding the clear commands of steady or slow when we walk slowly, and you voice that in an extended calm way. It's like telling a galloping horse to whoa. And then you can use wait or stop, a firm command. When we stop, and it's not just a fair way to treat a dog, but eventually, and not in 15 minutes, the owner can control the leash walk with the commands of steady or slow and wait or stop. Really handy if you're going down steps or a slippery path at a beach with your dog on a leash. And here's what the 15-minute cure pundits don't tell you. Many dogs will fall into a loose leash walk after about 15 minutes or so on a walk. Why? Because they're relaxed, they've toileted, they've done their sniffing, and the excitement level has subsided. And you're relaxed as well. The point is, dog owners need to keep up the training actions of requiring the dog to pay attention to the walk, and if they pull, the walk stalls or changes direction, actions which are verbalised. Give the dog a chance. Then the dog is rewarded for keeping the leash loose and returning its attention to the owner. Not hard to do. Now, this learning experience needs to be repeated over an extended period of time and a number of future walks. How long and how many walks depends on both the temperament of the dog and the efficacy of the owner's training. A pup will naturally be excited about a walk and exuberant, wanting to go, 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 go. Curbing this without debilitating the pup's natural cheer and love of life and all things new needs to start straight away and be continued to head off mounting walk frustration. But the objective is not to stop the pup having fun. The objective is to be sure that bad behaviours don't develop into something uncontrollable. The aim is clearly not to make a sensitive puppy leash shy or apprehensive on a walk. You just want them to be mindful of you. Puppies typically have just two speeds, flat out and asleep. The owner needs to plan safe places the pup can run flat out, on leash or off leash in a fenced or otherwise safe environment, and that means without strange dogs about, by the way, and just do what puppies do to burn off energy and enjoy life. Right? Incidentally, a long lead of 5 to 10 metres is a great way to allow your pup to run freely, train them to stop and come to you when required, and ensure their safety in case a strange dog does come on the scene or they make a dash for the road or something like that. Have treats and that favourite chewy toy with you to recall the pup from time to time and reward it for coming to you. If it comes when you call, great. If not, then you've got the long lead to give it some gentle encouragement while you call enticingly, and maybe waggle that toy or treat or skip away a bit, waving your arms with lots of upbeat noise, like giggling insanely. You probably won't get arrested and locked away for this. You can try this long lead safety and training idea very inexpensively by purchasing a length of paracord, just 2 or 3 millimetres diameter for a puppy, or light webbing 1 to 2 centimetres wide from the hardware store, and tying or sewing on a dog G-clip or a lightweight carabiner clip, also from the hardware store. Later on, for a fully grown dog or a larger breed pup, you might wish to upgrade to purchase a ready-made long line, which is stronger and already fitted with a clip from a specialty dog supplies outlet. Even though I have access to a dog-friendly, secluded beach to exercise my 3-year-old Newfoundland, I still always carry my 10-metre long lead clipped to my doggy bag of treats and clean-up bags, just in case there are other dogs off leash in the vicinity, or there's the enticement of kids playing or swimming nearby, an invitation my dog has trouble resisting. Remember, your dog is on leash for its safety, not because you're a nervous owner, nor because the dog is unruly. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like these tips, at this stage there's a second video in this series. If you want to hit the subscribe and share or like buttons, that's fine, and you'll catch the next one in a little while. Thanks for watching again.